All right, in today's video, we're going to be boosting our confidence. Who doesn't need that, right? Okay, so the other day I was talking to a client of mine, and we were talking about how when you're going about achieving something big in your life, some big goal, big dream, or whatever, you really have to have the confidence to go for it and believing in yourself. So, today we're going to do a tapping session and we're going to focus on boosting the confidence. Now, if you've never tapped along with me, you're just going to do what I do. You're just going to copy me. So we're going to start at the karate chop point. You're just going to repeat after me. I'm going to go to the top of the head. That's the next one. You can do one hand or you can do both hands. Then we go to the eyebrow point, the temple, below the eye, below the nose, the chin, the collarbone, side of the chest, then right here at the ribs, and then the wrists. Okay? And you're just going to repeat after me. Now, here is the challenge. The challenge is that I've written this down and it's a little blurry, okay? So I'm just gonna be real with you. If you see me like going like this or like this, I'm just reading. All right, so let's start here at the karate chop point. And we're gonna start with, even though I sometimes doubt myself, okay, go ahead, and hold back my confidence, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I haven't always felt confident in every area of my life, I am stepping into more confidence now, and I still deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though parts of me feel uncertain or unworthy or lack confidence, I choose now to feel safe and powerful and confident. And I do deeply and completely love and accept myself. All right, let's go to the top of the head. I notice where I hold back. I notice where I doubt myself. I have this fear of being seen. I have this fear of being judged. I worry about what other people are going to think of me. And some of my old stories, they say I'm not enough. And I have learned these patterns and I've held on to these patterns because they're familiar and safe. Not because they serve me, but it's because of what I've known. So, what my body recognizes as safe is familiar, but it doesn't always serve me. And I can see these patterns that are not helping me be the most confident version of myself. And I acknowledge all of this without judging myself. These are stories that I've picked up from outside of me. These are stories that I've learned from society. These are stories I've learned from mentors, teachers, parents. They're not necessarily my stories. And so I acknowledge this all without judging myself. I am ready to let go of these limits that I didn't put on myself, these limits that were just put on me. They are no longer serving who I am or who I'm becoming. And so I release this comparison. I release criticism. I don't need to shrink myself anymore. It is safe for me to be confident. It is safe for me to shine. Confidence is a natural state. Being authentically who I am is a natural state. And so I allow myself to be the most confident version of myself. Confidence feels natural to me. Shining feels natural to me. I allow myself to step into this new self-image, this new confident version of me. The version of me that's always been inside of me, but has been clouded by other people's opinions. It's been clouded by other people's stories that they've put on me. And so I'm stepping into the fullest expression of myself. I'm stepping into the most confident version of myself. And I trust myself and I trust my voice. I know that I matter and I accept myself fully and completely. I stand tall in who I am. My confidence comes from within. My confidence comes from knowing who I am. My confidence comes from knowing I have pure intentions. My confidence comes from a grounded space. I feel calm in who I am. I feel secure in who I am. I feel safe to show up fully. I feel safe to show up authentically. My presence is powerful and magnetic. I own it and I claim it. My presence is powerful and magnetic. I own it and I claim it. I am confident in who I am. I'm imprinting every cell in my body with confidence in who I am. Confidence in expressing myself fully. Confidence in taking the next step. Confidence in speaking the loudest truth. I'm embodying the most confident version of who I am. I embody the most confident version of who I am. Okay, so let's go ahead. Put your hands on your heart center. Take your eyes, let them close. Take a deep breath and just feel the resonance. Feel that vibration in your body. Allow yourself to feel good, to feel like the most confident version of yourself. And what does the most confident version of yourself do in life? How is she being? How is she showing up? And so your homework is to do this tapping session like multiple times if you want, but also to start embodying the most confident version of yourself in every area of your life, stepping up to your most authentic expression of yourself in every area of your life, and not being held back by any kind of story that you've told yourself, any kind of fear of how it's gonna land on the other side, right? Because we're not responsible for how people are feeling. We're responsible for being kind and loving and communicative. We're not responsible for how other people receive that. So step into it, be the most confident, bold you, and know that whatever you want in your life, it's yours. It's yours to have, and you're the only one that is in between you and receiving it. And what is in between you and receiving it? The stories that we've told ourselves that aren't supporting you receiving it. Okay. All right. So let me know what you think of this video. Comment below. Let me know, where do you want to be more confident in your life? How are you showing up in that area of your life? What is your new story? I want to hear it.